They claim I was struck down by the gods for my heresy. Do you know how expensive canopic jars are? That's it. The bill for Ramon Johnlitz.
To continue our exploration of this cat-baiting topic, let's delve deeper into its origins and significance. Welcome back. My next guest literally wrote the book on post-mortem loopholes. Please welcome Dr. E. Voss, author of Post-Mortem Pharaohs. Please welcome the pharaoh who gave mummification a hard pass, the heretic. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Imhotep.
Your hospitality is noted.
Will this villa come to a show?
The lights are brighter, but the curses remain the same. Thank you for having me. I must say your studio has far less sand than the afterlife.
Although the acoustics in the Hall of Judgment are far superior for dramatic monologues.
We keep it climate controlled. So why exactly did you refuse the traditional mummy package?
Have you seen what they do to your organs? They pull them out through your nose. I have allergies. Trying to extract a brain through the nasal cavity of someone with seasonal allergies is a nightmare. In the age of the Pharaohs, I was Imhotep, master of life and death. I told him, just leave the brain in. It is not doing anything important anyway.
So you skipped the brain hook entirely? That is incredibly lazy, Your Majesty.
I prefer the term efficiency-minded. Besides, the afterlife bureaucracy is a complete disaster.
Let's talk about the legends. Legend says you were struck down by a divine solar flare for heresy.
Solar flare? Please. I forgot to sign the sun god's annual tax forms. It was pure admin.
The priest claimed my monotheism offended the pantheon. Honestly, I just hated filling out 72 different donation slips. The priest claimed my monotheism offended the pantheon. Honestly, I just hated 72 different donation slips. I said, why can we not just write one check to the sun? They called it blasphemy.
So the great religious schism was just an accounting error? That is amazing.
Accounting and severe allergies. If I am in a tomb for eternity, I need breathable linen, not tight bandages.
What about the curse of the Pharaohs? Legend says your tomb unleashes plagues on intruders.
Plagues? It was bad ventilation and ancient dust. I specifically asked for an exhaust fan. Look at this floor plan. Zero cross breeze. The architects only cared about the cursed hieroglyphic aesthetics. They said windows would let the evil spirits in. I said it would let the archaeologists stink out.
So you are telling me the curse of the Pharaohs was just a bad HVAC system?
Exactly. You try sleeping for 3 millennia in a room with no air circulation and moldy natron.
We have some fan mail. This papyrus scroll says, you are a blight upon the two lands.
That is from my cousin. He is still mad I did not invite him to my said festival.
He ate all the roasted fowl and drank the wine, but complained about the seating arrangement. The seating was unworthy of one who has walked with the gods. I put him near the kitchen. It was the best seat for seconds. The ungrateful wretch.
Here is another one. Your atomic weight is an insult to the scales of Ma'at.
That is body shaming. I am just big boned. The feather is rigged, I tell you.
Anubis always had it out for me. He polished that scale right before my weighing. Anubis always had out for me. He polished that scale right before my weighing. Look at him. He totally stuck his thumb on the scale. Classic union trick.
You realize you just accused the god of death of cheating on a drug test, right?
Morality testing! And honestly, my heart was mostly cholesterol anyway, not sin.
This tablet says your heroic sacrifice to save your people was actually just slipping on a succulent floor.
It was a ritualistic fall. Very symbolic. The Nile floodwater was completely unexpected. The scribes conveniently left out that I was carrying a very heavy tray of dates at the time. The scribes conveniently left out that I was carrying a very heavy tray of dates at the time. They wrote, the god fell from grace.
I fell from the third step. Very different connotation.
History remembers you as a tragic figure. You are really just the world's first health and safety violation.
If you want a OSHA-compliant pyramid, do not ask me. I am a visionary, not a safety inspector.
Let's get serious. Why did they refuse to mummify you?
The real.
Some truths are best left buried.
Because if they preserved me, I could not become something greater, something eternal.
The desert takes editing, but the sand remembers memory. To be unmade by time is the only true godhood. I am the wind that sculpts the stone. The mortals clung to their flesh, fearing the rot. I embraced the erosion. They built tombs to trap their souls. I built a monument to my own dissolving.
That was genuinely beautiful. I almost forgot you are a reanimated corpse sitting on my couch.
Beauty and rot are two sides of the same golden coin, my dear. Now, about my new venture.
A new venture? I am almost afraid to ask. What could the unmummified dead possibly sell?
Organic aloe and shea butter, Mummify.
The ancient rituals were terribly harsh on the skin. My brand uses organic aloe and shea butter. The ancient rituals were terribly harsh on the skin. Why curse your enemies when you can simply offer them a complimentary exfoliation?
Of course, from ancient god to skincare mogul, where can our viewers find this miraculous ointment?
Our pop-up cart opens at the Giza complex next week. Use code SCARAB for 10% off.
You heard it here first. The Herrick, everybody. We will be right back after this commercial break.
Imhotep, it's truly an honor to have you here on the show.
The pleasure is mine, mortal host.
Well, Imhotep, why don't you come a little closer and greet our audience?
As you wish, modern host.